Hey, it's October 12th, 2018. We finally had some cool weather yesterday evening, and I've had a super busy week, but I wanted to give y'all a tour of the pig pen. So there's the pig pen, and you'll notice there are various odd and assorted things stacked around it. That's because when we brought the piglets home, they're still a little bit jumpy back there. When we brought the piglets home, they were too small and they squeezed through the holes at the bottom of these cattle panels. Yes, I got cattle panels instead of hog panels because they were $10 cheaper. Maybe they were only $5 cheaper, I don't know. But now I see why I needed hog panels. I was using these in the garden. What I was growing on these was done. So we didn't have to buy these. These already paid for themselves with what I grew on them in the garden. I can't remember if we had these 4x4s laying around, but we just have these right here at the gate, which right now you can't get to the gate. Once we got the piglets back inside, I kind of stood guard so they wouldn't run away, and then husband put chicken wire all the way around. He just rolled it out. And then just to make sure they didn't push against the chicken wire and push it out, which we did secure it with a few zip ties, but we went ahead and stacked some boards around it. We've got a we had one 55-gallon plastic drum, and so cut that in half lengthwise and put some 2x4 legs on it, and so one half is for water, which they can't reach yet, so I've got a smaller container for their water right now, and then the other half is for the food, and we tilted the other half so they could get to the food. And I'm brand new to pigs. I had a potbelly pig as a pet a long time ago for a few years, but brand new to raising feeder pigs or hogs. So take what I'm about to say with just a grain of salt. Use your own judgment and discretion. One of the things that I wanted pigs for, other than to eat, was because whenever I do butcher poultry or rabbits, I have all this like heads and fur and bones and guts and all kinds of things. You know, when I make chicken stock, I have all these bones left over, and we have to either try to bury them in the compost, and 9 times out of 10 something digs them out, or we have to take them, you know, way back on the property and dump it, or we end up putting it in the trash can. I feel sorry for the trash guys because it ends up smelling like a corpse. Whole point of that being that I wanted these guys to eat that stuff because there's a lot of protein in that, there's a lot of vitamins and minerals in that. But when I did, she was scratching her side against the little shelter there. Anyhow, whenever I did research on that, I saw a lot of different advice saying, you know, you can feed them boiled bones but not baked bones, you can feed them raw bones but not cooked bones. So far these guys have had, in their short 3 weeks with us, oh god, they're so cute, maybe only 2 weeks, they've had baked bones, boiled bones, and raw bones, and they're okay right now. I think one of them is carrying around a chicken head. That hand's getting tired. Oh, I gotta switch hands. Anyway, so that's what we're doing with these guys. And let's see, we've also got the shelter. You'll notice a lot of our animal structures have steel on them, corrugated steel, and that's because my family owns a garage door installation company, and so a lot of times, instead of which they don't, my parents don't throw these away, they take them to the scrapyard and they get money for them, but a lot of times they'll have ones that they take out that are in really good shape that would just be going to the scrapyard, and we can use that, and that saves us a lot of money on our animal structures. So, and I understand that not everybody has that kind of resource, but you should always try to figure out what you have that's a resource that you can get a hold of that can help reduce your costs on the farm a little bit. But so that's it. Oh, one quick note about the piglets. They are, all three of them are half Duroc. The two that are the most red, those I think are half Duroc, a quarter Old Spot, and a quarter something else, I don't remember. And then the little one that has the spots on it, that's a little more pale. She's actually half Old Spot and half Duroc. And then we got all females because it was a teenage boy that was raising and selling them, and he had not, he had 3 boars, but he had not cut them. He hadn't neutered them, and I didn't feel like dealing with that, so we just got 3 females. And if if it takes a little longer to grow them out, that's okay. Got all the time in the world. Anyhow, until next time, don't forget to have fun, and please hit like and subscribe. We really appreciate y'all. Thanks.